Hello YouTube. Today is June 14th, 2025. It is a Saturday. It is 2:50 p.m. in Salina. I did a live earlier, and I'm not pleased with the fact that the screen orientation on it was locked, which I did not know. Apparently, YouTube has decided that until you get to a certain amount of subscribers, in this case 1,000, that you can only do certain things with lives, which is totally ridiculous. How are you supposed to build an audience when they restrict things? Anyway, I've got a couple of errands to run. This is likely to be a short video to begin with. I just wanted to rant for a moment because I can do that. It's been an interesting day. You know, I'm debating on which one I want to go. I was going to go to this Dillon's over here, and I changed my mind. So I'm going to go back out to Dillon's South. I was home, decided not to stay home. I need to move that a little bit. Why did I come to this damn intersection? You know what, screw this. I am not going that way. I don't know what I was thinking. So this video will likely replace the live. I'm just going to keep doing them this way until I can get enough subscribers to where I don't have to worry about that BS. So, if you're wondering what happened to the live, that's what. Those of you that came and watched the live, thank you. That means a lot to me. I will likely probably leave it up just for the heck of it because I don't like to delete content. Even though it's sideways. Absolutely ridiculous. So, now, excuse me. You're going to have to forgive me. I've forgotten her name. There's a Minnesota state representative today. And apparently, her and her husband were gunned down in their home in Minnesota. I believe I have that right. My understanding, the gunman is still at large as of this taping. And again, it is right now 2:50 p.m. My intention is to have this video uploaded within an hour of when I shot it. So I'll subtitle it correctly at that point. Also going on today, ICE protest, or should I say anti-ICE protest. The No Kings thing, which I mentioned in my live earlier. It's a mixed emotion kind of situation for me, and this is why. I believe in law and order. I believe in policing. I am the son of a former Salina police officer who was on the force a decade before I was born. He had left the force, it was either shortly before or shortly after my brother was born in the spring of 1967. He was a Baptist man. My mother comes from a Baptist family. She's very religious. Her mother, the greatest grandmother in the world to me, also religious. And I mentioned in the live, my grandma was the type of woman that carried a Bible with her everywhere she went. And if she got stuck in a train while driving, would literally pop her Bible out and start reading from the Bible while she was waiting for the train to pass. I experienced that many times. My mom often carries her Bible with her in the same vein, although my mom really doesn't drive. She's 80 years old. My dad was studying to become a Baptist minister at the time of his death in 1982. Same father that had been a police officer. So you can imagine, I had a pretty strong, influential upbringing. You know, first with my mother and father, then after Dad passed away, my grandmother stepped in, and she was, you know, no different than Mom. So why I bring that all up is because while I see the point of the protest and completely understand it, to a certain extent it's hard for me to agree with it when you're essentially protesting these people that are being taken into custody, some of which have committed horrendous, unspeakable crimes, some of which against children. And people are protesting, they're being arrested and incarcerated. Maybe I'm missing something. You know, for as long as I can remember, I've always been kind of a news junkie. But maybe I'm just missing the point on this whole thing. I don't know. But if you saw the live, you saw I came across a whole bunch of protesters. I'm headed back that general direction for reasons only I can define as a moment of temporary insanity at this point. That and I need to stop at Dillon's, but I was going to do it by my house. This way I didn't end up with an extremely short video because I didn't want to do that. The dashboard cams are not going to be the only thing that I do as part of this channel. There will be other things, but if you go back and look at the old videos on the channel, I used to do a lot of sports stuff. I'm actually thinking about doing that again. I don't know when. A lot of what I do is with my iPhone. Almost everything anymore is what I do with my iPhone. In fact, I've got a video camera that I could do it with too, but I need to get that back from somebody. Owner of this vehicle, not speaking names. Good grief. I don't know if all these people are still up here or not. When I left work, I passed through night to Magnolia. Unfortunately, YouTube is being stupid and not letting me go horizontal with my screen orientation on the live. I don't know why they do that when you don't have 1,000 subscribers. It doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Man, there's a lot of cars up here. Yep, they're still there. And we're gonna pull into this Dillon's. There's a lot of cars over there here. Can't tell if that Carnival over there's running or not. You probably won't see it in this video, but I will show it to you in the second video as best as I possibly can. I'm moving around the corner here to Dillon's. Find a place to park. I'm gonna run in and pick an item up. And I guess we'll go this way. It's gonna be damn near impossible to find the place. I must have been out of my damn mind. Nope, we're gonna get lucky. We're gonna grab this one right here. Okay, so that's gonna end it for this video. This is part 1 for today, following the live for June 14th, 2025. As always, like, comment, please subscribe. And I will be back momentarily.